Hello friends and families, once again welcome to Armstrong Computers channel, more or less Armstrong Computers College. So today's segment we are going to look at some principles of programming past questions. As you can see on your screen, that's what we'll be looking at. As you can see here, you can see that some students are then putting themselves together, practicing more or less, studying hard towards the upcoming examination. And without wasting my time, let's dive straight to our website. Now, as you can see, this is our website. You can see here we have some couple of past questions that you guys can just go and then download it and take a recap of. You can see it here. So this is it here. You can see the introduction here. We've provided the answers to the questions that you can just go ahead, click on each question and you have the answers to. And this is principles of programming. Now, when we scroll down here, you can see answer all questions. I briefly described the use of constant data type. When you click on it, the answer is provided. And when you go ahead, you can see explain the term dynamic array with example. Click on it, the answer is there. We can go ahead and then just briefly explain the term array with example. So you click on it, give you the answer and what the example of creating an array. So basically that is just that. But hey, I'm going to focus on the practical. As you can see here, we have some practical questions here as I just highlight on it. See, I just highlight on it, and we have two questions, question 1 here and question 2 here. But today I'm going to focus on question 1 for you to see how you can write that dynamically so far as using QBasic is concerned. And let's look at the question here. As you can see here, it says that supposing you are traveling 365 miles and your car uses 9.8 gallons. Write a program to calculate and print average gas mileage by dividing miles travel by gallons used. Choose names to assign to miles traveled and gasoline use and average gas mileage. So basically that is just a question we are going to look at. We're going to write a QBasic program, and then we are going to look at how we can calculate the average gas mileage. Now here I'm going to take you guys through two ways to write this program. But today's segment I'm going to focus on using the input. Although they have given us, how do you call it, the values that are assigned to the travel miles and the gasoline use, so far as 9.8 gallons of gasoline that the car uses to travel that miles. So we are going to look at how to do that. But without wasting my time, let's dive straight to how to put this together. So let me launch my QBasic. So as you can see on my desktop, this is my QBasic icon. I'll go ahead and double click on it. So when you double click on it, this is what you see to welcome you. Don't be alarmed. Just go ahead and press escape, and this is it. Now if you want to display your QBasic in full screen mode, yours is to just go ahead, hold on to Alt and press enter, and you have your full screen mode so far as the QBasic is concerned. Now without wasting my time, let's get straight to writing our program to calculate for the average gas mileage. So to do that, first I need to clear my screen. As you can see here, this is my QBasic screen. So to clear the screen, just type CLS and I'll press enter. So first, this has to assign values to miles, which is the miles used, and also the gasoline used. So here, as I said, I'm going to teach you guys how to use the input. Okay, requesting input for user. User have to just enter the gas and the average miles used, and the QBasic will automatically calculate the average miles used. Now let's look at that. So first I need to assign variables to my data. So I'm going to use dem. So dem, I will say dem miles. So miles as integer. Miles as integer. So miles as integer, then I'll go again then I'll say gasoline also as integer, then after assigning values to my miles and also gasoline, I'll go ahead and request a user input. So it's going to be input then I'll say bring my quotes. So in between the quotes I'll say enter, so enter gallons, use, enter gallons used. Then here the gallons used is going to be what? Gasoline. Okay, that is the number of gasoline that is used. I'm going to say gasoline. Okay, press enter. Then after that I'll request another input again, which is going to be input, then I'll say enter miles travel. Yeah, you can do that. So enter miles what? Travel. So I have my past question here, so I'm looking at it. You can also download it from the website, and then you are good to go look at it and practice. So miles traveled. So enter miles traveled. So I'll bring my column here, then bring my quotes and bring my semicolon. Then that's going to be miles. Okay, so that will be miles. Now here I like to bring my column here because it's a question I'm asking, so that everything will look nice. So nice. So after I'm done, the next I'm going to do some average. And now here in the question it says that the average miles is what? The miles is divided by what? The number of gasoline used to find the average miles traveled. So to do that, miles, you just press enter, and I'll go by saying that average miles, average what? Average miles gas is equal to miles miles divided by gasoline and I'll go ahead and press enter. So here this simply means that I've assigned the average miles gas. This simply means that for me to get the average miles gas, if the user inputs, the gasoline that is being used and the miles that the user traveled, then the program will go ahead and divide the miles by the gasoline used to get the average miles traveled. So here, as I've assigned the value as I've assigned data to it, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go ahead and say print. So the prompt is going to be print average gas mileage, average gas, okay, you want to be average gas mileage. So average gas mileage is going to be EAGE. So average gas mileage is column, bring my quotes, semicolon. So average gas mileage is going to be, remember here I said the average gas mileage is then divided, the miles is divided the gas, so the miles divided by gasoline will give us the average gas mileage. So I'll bring the mouse pointer here and say average mileage. So that will be equal to average mileage. So average mileage. So that will be average gas mileage, and that should give me a quote by saying that average gas mileage, that will be miles per, okay, miles, let me do it again, that will be miles per gasoline per, okay, miles per gallons, because you're calculating the number of gallons that is being used. So miles per gallon, that's going to be GALL, so ON, so miles per gallon. So when I run the program is going to divide the miles divided by the gasoline that is being used. That will give me the average gasoline miles per gallon. So let's run the program and see how our output is going to look like. So to run the program, you just come to where we have run here and click on what we have or start. You can equally hold on to Shift plus F5 and the program will run. So I'll go ahead and click on what, start, and you can see, so I'm going to input my number of gasoline. So the gasoline, the number of the enter gasoline use. So the gasoline use is 9.8 per the question. I'll press enter. Then it's telling me what, enter miles traveled. So the miles traveled is 335. So when I press enter, it's going to tell me that, it's telling me that average gas mileage is 0 miles. Now this is a problem. Now let me press escape and go back to the program. Is GASOLINE. So here I made it GASOLINE. So that's supposed to give me, calculate that for me. So I don't know why it's not calculating. Let's look at it again. So AGSOLINE. All right. So here, that is the problem. So my problem is enter this very side here. You can see I spelled the miles. Okay, I made it MA. So it's supposed to be MI. So that is what I did here by assigning the value to it. So I'll come here now and backspace what is there, and I'll type ILES. Nice. So let's run the program one more time. Okay, so to do that, click on run and I click on start. So we have the number of, as I enter gasoline use. So the gasoline use is 9.8. Press enter. There's an enter miles travel. So the miles travel is 335. Press enter. Yes, of course. So it said, you can see the answer there. Average gas mileage is 33 or 33.5, okay, miles per gallons. So you can equally use the user input to run to write this program. Now, when you watch the question, for instance, they've given us the gas use, which is the gas that is being used, the gasoline that is being used, which is 9.8, and the travel the miles in which we travel, and that is 33.5. So as they have already given us, how do you call it, the gasoline that is being used and also the miles that we travel, we can choose not to request a user input. We can run the program directly and it will just automatically perform the calculation for us. Let's look at that example and see how we can equally write it directly without not requesting a user input. To do that, let's go ahead and press enter. Then I'll put my cursor here, press enter, and then type CLS, press enter again. So what I'm going to do now, so here I'm just going to say miles traveled. See here, so miles traveled. So I'll join that together. So it's going to be miles travel So miles travel is equal to, the miles travel is 335. Then I'll go ahead and say gasoline use. So that will be gasoline used. So gasoline, what? That's the gasoline used here. Let me see what I use here. Yeah, gasoline used, which is equal to 9.8. That's the number of gasoline used, correct? So I'll go ahead and press enter. So here I'll go by saying that average gas mileage is, so average gas mileage, so I'm assigning value to it. So average gas mileage is equal to miles travel. So miles travel divided by gasoline use. Now press enter. Now I'll go ahead and say print average gas mileage So average gas mileage is so that's going to be, so average gas mileage is what? Average gas mileage. So average gas mileage is going to be average gas mileage. So average gas mileage, so that is going to be what is there. So it's going to be average gas mileage. So average gas mileage is divided by miles traveled by gasoline used, and that will give me my average gas mileage. Okay, so after I'm done, let's go ahead and run this program and see what we will get. So I'll go ahead and click on run and click on start. So you can see here now it's requesting a user input, which I don't want to. So let me press enter and enter again. So let me rub this one off, open a new page, and you are good to go. So I'm just rubbing this off. But so now I just clear the screen. So when I click on run here and click on start, you can see here it said average gas mileage is 0. Now this means that there's a typographical error here. Average, okay, here you see the average here. This is avg. Here I made it ags, so I have to take that off. So it's going to be average v8, that's it. So it's going to be avg. So when I click on run now and click on start, so you can see I have what my 95.8887. so basically that's the result, and that is the best way to calculate for or to find your average gas mileage. That is all for today. I hope this lesson has helped you out there. Stay put, and then don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more updates on the questions. You can go ahead and go to the website and download the question also as well. I'll provide the link in the description. Thank you so much. Catch you in the next video. Bye.
Check from spreadsheets to circuits, we do it all.